Up chat. Good afternoon.
Smile, I'll shift.
I could maybe
Keep it
do
100.
next.
That's a little intense. I'm on the road. We are at a sporting event.
I like the hello and goodbye smile approach.
What are you guys doing right now? Not me, not at all. Game face only.
Over here.
And in the locker room, each guy is, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And with the season in its stretch run, MP's been out to prove that his name should be on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
And everything he's done lately has only made his case stronger. He's showing the kind of poise and maturity that
that was not a foul.
Put that together with his physical skills, and it's easy to see why he's so
Move me to point guard. De'Aaron Fox is shooting guard because why?
Victor Wembanyama is out there with MP. Then it's Castle. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Fox in at the point guard. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise, and with that league finding a rhythm, its debut feels right on time.
It is a beautiful thing. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Burke the pass to Wembanyama. Fox kicks to Vassell. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Great
Nice.
setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Castle against Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Down low, here's Mycareer. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line. Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Now, here's Barrett. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. No good on the triple. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Castle. Banked in off the glass.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Pass to Mycareer. Now, here's Barrett. Guarded by Fox. And Barrett gets it to go.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. After
Ow,
a by
bro.
4. Pass to Mycareer. Here's Barrett.
He's 7'4".
Here's Mycareer. Doubled by Vassell. Barrett for 3. Barrett with another miss.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
And let's check in with Allie. And she's got the latest for us on MP.
Thank you. I'm following up on the report of MP and his injury. He was slated to be a true game-time decision, but after testing it out pregame, they're going to let him give it a go. No word on if there'll be a minute restrictions yet, but I'm told MP was pleading his case to let him play. Guys, we'll see how much this impacts the game.
He always wants to be out there, doesn't he? He's a gamer. Tough as nails. Thanks. Here's Ingram. Following the basket by MP. Ingram with it. And stolen by Castle. To the paint. Stolen by Quickly. For 3, Ingram. And the Raptors miss again.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Wembanyama, a screen on Barrett. MP finds Wembanyama. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Ingram passes to Quickly. Ingram against Castle. Launches it. And it's Ingram missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Raptors trail by 10. Outside Barrett. Back to Quickly. Toronto working the ball around now. And it's Ingram missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. And that one's good. Mycareer.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision, plays with a good recognition, and been very unselfish.
Now, here's Fox. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. Here's Murray Boyd. Defended by Wembanyama. Mycareer. Oh, my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's going to go on to Aaron Fox. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Raptors. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. GA, if you're a team that's serious about playoff seeding, you're viewing this as the home stretch, aren't you?
Yeah, you don't want to wait until the very end of the year to make your move. This is when you stop experimenting. Just go with the things that you know you do well.
And it's quickly missing. Spurs leading by 6. Pass to Barnes. It's stolen by Barrett. Lob pass to Poeltl. It doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
In the corner, it's Ingram. It's 3 pointers off the mark.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And he comes up with the deuce.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Quickly finds Poeltl. Onside Barrett. Poeltl with a screen on Fox. Knocks it loose. Here's Burke. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now, here's quickly.
But fuck, I'm LeBron.
For him. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. San Antonio making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Walter. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Ingram. 5 to shoot. Pulls up. High post. The rebound by the Spurs.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Burke, the pass to Wembanyama. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And with plenty of games still ahead, here's a quick rundown of the power rankings thus far. Take a look at the Rockets. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, I think for the Spurs, they've held serve halfway through the season. Not much movement this go-round. I'm sure they're just fine being in the top 5.
The Raptors making a switch here. Dick's checked in. Plumlee is checked in for the Spurs. The Raptors making a switch here. Robo's checked in. Poeltl sets the pick for Dick. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on MP.
Known as a fantastic rim protector, Jakob has also made great strides offensively.
The free throw drops for Poeltl. Here's MP. He has 6. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Guys?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Walter. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And a dunk by Poeltl.
Powerful finish. Jakob not taking any chances in tight.
Now Fox. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Johnson attacking. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Pass to Poeltl. It's Dick on the wing. Pirtle with a screen on Johnson. Dick passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Moving so well for his size. Yakin is fantastic in that two-man action.
The wide open look here for Fox. Off target from outside.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And it's Pirtle that time on the assist by Dick. Now just a 3-point San Antonio lead. Pass to Johnson. To the middle. Pirtle with the steal. It's Dick on the wing. He's guarded by Harper. Basket counts.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And you got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
And here is Pirtle. After the three-pointer from Keldon Johnson. Mobile. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Three-pointer, Fox. And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto trailing. Here's Walter. He has yet to score. Dick wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside Harper. Inside. The kick out to Fox. Clock at 6. Plumlee sets the pick for Fox. From downtown, sinks the triple. Fox has got 5 now.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Spurs lead by 2. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
We've got Jakob Poeltl. Walter out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Mobo in at the power forward. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Quickly with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. Pass to Mobo. Off target from three-point range. To the inside. Burke, the pass to Wembanyama. It's good. 7 points in the game.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Here's quickly. And the rejection by Wembanyama. MP outside. Spurs passing it around. Here's Champagnie quickly covering. MP, the triple is down the hatch. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And the Raptors miss again. Spurs leading by 7. To the middle. And Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Here's Walter. Castle covering. Here's Mobo. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Bucket is good.
The defense was there, but Vassell stays calm and uses that length inside.
It's
Yo.
Poeltl, top of the key. Pass to Walter. Here's Shed from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Raptors trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Walter. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them. Ingram, he's checked in for Walter. Quickly looking it over. All alone. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Drills the three-pointer.
Oh, great ball movement there.
MP against quickly. Will it go? Rebounded by the Spurs.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
It's Vassell with the drive. Mobo with the rebound. Raptors trail by 17. From deep. The rebound by Champagnie.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Ingram against Castle. Poeltl with a screen on Castle. And it's Poeltl that time on the assist from Ingram. And that's 11 points for Jakob Poeltl.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Shed. 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City.
He was a menace on defense as well, managing 3 steals.
And this has really become a struggle for them. Their shots aren't dropping, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. They need to put everything they have into getting high percentage shots.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 17. Ingram kicks to Pirtle. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. They'll go to the free throw line.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. On the free throw, no good. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh, and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Detroit had a huge game. He dropped 24 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Allie, we appreciate the update. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the Spurs with possession. They're on a 19-6 run. Now here's Ingram. Hasn't made one yet. They get it back. Pirtle, the pass to Quickly. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pirtle against Wembanyama. Shot clock at 3. Sweet move. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ingram wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And here's MP for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Ingram dishes to Pirtle. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle. And the Spurs making a change here. Plumlee's checked in.
Rats.
And Toronto has possession. It's a 13-point game. Shot clock at 2. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Dumbass
and
bitch.
Toronto making a change here. Shed's checked in. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Barnes, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Castle. Harper, he's checked in for Devin Vassell. And it's Fox in for MP.
Let's analyze.
Barnes outside. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Barnes has got his first 3 points of the game.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Barrett against Harper. Pass to Murray Boyles.
Why'd you pass on to
There's
that?
Mamu Kelishvili. Ingram outside. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Ingram's got his first points of the game.
Gotta love the control Ingram has with the basketball.
Plumlee with the screen. And it's Fox with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the... And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Spurs up 19. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
Pure hoops.
Hey, folks, let's kick this heft in the East. Tyrese Halliburton.
He's a tremendous player. Fills it up, facilitates the offense.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Raptors.
I think it's funny watching these.
And that'll do it for half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins. He's checked in for the Spurs. MP comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's MP. He's got 15. Plumlee with a screen on quickly. Stolen. On the court right now for the Spurs. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Plumlee out there with Wembanyama. And it's Burke in at the point guard position. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Barrett. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Ingram left side. And that one's good. Mycareer.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Burke, the pass to Wembanyama. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. MP's got his 8th assist in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. It's Ingram on the wing. Castle covering. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Ingram. And he hits the jump shot. Ingram's got 8 points. San Antonio leading by 17. And here is MP. 15 points in the game. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Back to quickly. For 3, Ingram. San Antonio with the rebound. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Barrett against Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Burke can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 20. Pass to quickly. Ingram a screen on Wembanyama. Got 3 from quickly. Rebounded by the Spurs. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Castle. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Castle's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. A different look now for San Antonio. Johnson's checked in for Castle, and it's Harper in for Mason Plumlee. Pass to Ingram. 3-pointer. And Emmanuel quickly gets the 3. Quickly's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Toronto. And out of bounds as Toronto.
Why?
Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him. Ingram outside, beyond the arc, and again Toronto with the triple.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Vassell wide open. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
MP outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Walter, he's checked in for quickly. Birtle with a screen on Johnson. Birtle's shot is off. Spurs leading by 20. MP outside. Wembanyama against Pirtle. Here's Murray Boyle. Here's Shed. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
And Toronto making a change here. Elbows checked in. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, one, hungrier, two, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back to you.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Spurs leading by 17. Spurs working the ball around now. MP outside. Outside for Wembanyama. Good, in the assist goes to MP. Wembanyama has got 14 points here in the second half. Pass to Dick. Here's Shed. Burke covering. Shed, that's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Burke looking over the floor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Harper. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Pass to Dick. Here's Shed. Screen by Pirtle. Down low. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for
What a player.
With the matchup issues he creates, I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Dick, that's good. Dick's got his second bucket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Fox. Burke, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Burke. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
I'm just trying to flow, ref.
Whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Stephon Castles checked in for the Spurs. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
MP outside. 23 seconds left in the third. And easy 2 points on the layup. Burke's got 4 points this quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead. And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Burke with it. 19 points in the game. Here's Wembanyama for three. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Spurs. We've got Walter. Emmanuel quickly out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Shed in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for San Antonio.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Here's Shed. Lays it up off the glass. Shed's got 9 points here in the second half.
And after he went scoreless in the first half, he's finally getting it going, looking much more comfortable.
MP, no good.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Pass to Poeltl. Here's Shed. From past the arc. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Wembanyama, a screen on quickly. Here's MP. Right through contact, MP.
That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
Quickly the pass to Poeltl. Back to quickly. 6 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Here's Mobo. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Vassell, the pass to Burke. Another miss by MP. Here's Shed. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on to Aaron Fox. The first free throw is good. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Toronto. And so he makes both from the line.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
MP against quickly. Close in. No stopping MP.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
And the dunk by Poeltl.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
In the corner, it's Ingram. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Poeltl. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
You look at Fox now compared to when he entered the league. He is so much more physical.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Mobo. Here's Shed. Guarded by Fox. Here's Poeltl over Wembanyama. Poeltl's shot is off. San Antonio leading by 9. A 3 from MP. Hits the 3-point bomb.
There we go.
MP's got 26 points.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Ingram outside. The rebound by the Spurs. Castle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fox, it's blocked, and they're able to recover. And here's MP for 3.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Poeltl inside.
You got it.
Vassell, and the shot goes in. Poeltl's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
MP outside. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. MP outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Burke. Here's Shed, and it's quickly in the corner. No good on the three. Vassell, the pass to Burke. Oh, MP showing off his long-range game.
MP showing you have to stay connected to him the moment he crosses half court.
Ingram against Castle. Now here's Ingram. Not a lot of room, and it's good. 2 points. Ingram's got 11 in the second half.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Everyone loves seeing Wemby put up serious points. His team, his coaches, definitely the fans. That's what they pay for.
Castle against Ingram. Pass to quickly. The three-pointer off the mark. Spurs leading by 13. The three from MP.
What?
A rebound by Shed. The Raptors have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Pirtle kicks to Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on Fox. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got 6 assists in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Ingram with the steal. To the paint. Here's Shed. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And for the Spurs, their shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it.
Oh, great decision
Hey, yo.
there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Quickly with it. Now guarded by Fox. And it's Shed missing.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
MP outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This is NBA-level physicality, but MP has been prepared for it since his arrival.
Olenek, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Quickly finds Ingram. Over Castle, and that one's good. Ingram's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the whole court is open for Ingram. He's got the accuracy to hit that from mid-range.
Now MP. Pass to Olenek. It's up a three. Vassell outside. MP outside. Stolen by Quickly. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
High arcing shot, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
San Antonio making a switch here. Ryan's checked in.
Well, when you send them to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Ingram outside. Down low. Here's Murray Boyle.
Nice work by Ingram, keeping his eyes open, allowing him to find an opportunity for a teammate.
Now here's Burke. Wembanyama, a screen. 5 on the clock. The three doesn't go.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Rebounded by Vassell. Spurs leading by 11. MP knocks down the three.
MP is a cool customer from three. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Castle against Ingram. Castle pulls it down. Spurs shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
Barrett against Vassell. The shot is good!
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And it's Burke with the ball for the Spurs. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Vassell was screened on quickly. And here is Burke. And he makes the first. The Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. And both free throws good for MP. After trail by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for San Antonio.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And for the year now,
There you
they'll
go.
ramp up. And that'll do it, folks.
How's that cold tub?
What do you mean? Yes, I am. Huh?
Yeah, Dylan's putting a lot of game. Oh, well, we should get some shots up. I've never been to like a big theatrical.